Hello, where am I? Oh, there I am. Hey, welcome in, people. Welcome in. It's Saturday. It's a stream. It's a live stream. We're doing some more crafting because I felt like that could be really nice. So that's what we will do today. So I have some things ready, and I'm excited to tell you guys about it because I have been doing a little bit of work. And then we're just gonna vibe with that today. So, like last stream.
Hi, Daddy.
Hi, Turtle. Hi, Willow. Welcome in. Come in. How you doing today? Hope you're doing great. So last stream we did do a little bit of work on some crafting for my Artemis cosplay, and today we're gonna continue working. I just wanted to check if the title was right, because the last time I started stream and I had spelled Artemis wrong. So, but I fixed it. So I think it should be fine. Oh, I am missing captions. There we go. Tired but surviving. That's good to hear. We are tired, gang, so it's all good. I always keep forgetting something, and usually it's the subtitles. So but they are on now. So I'm sorry, bot gang, but at least did something. Okay, I'm also a little bit tired. I have barely touched my energy drink, so I'm not quite awake yet. So I'll just cheers, take a sip. I'm happy to have you here. I'm happy to have all of you here. And let's see what we can get up with today. So I want to tell you a little bit about what we did last. So I was working on the beads, and I still have them hanging here. These beads, I painted them brown. Being awake, don't know them exactly. I painted them brown and then covered them in gold paint. So I might have to put a top coat on them today. And then I kinda also wanna paint the beads on top of them, because they don't quite have the same gold color. Like the beads are more what's it called, saturated yellow versus the other one. So I'm a little sad that I didn't like mix the gold paint, but I felt like that was just like the best option I had at the time. So it's alright, and it will work. Like, it's only like small details that I am really bothered about. I'm not really bothered about it, but like a little bit. We just bought the leggings for our cosplays. Hey, let's go. Let's hope that it gets here and it is perfect. I'm hoping the best for you. So I do need to coat these today, and then maybe paint the beads. And I think I packed away my gold paint, so I'll have to go get it if we do that. And then I had this foil of a tablecloth that I bought that I was gonna put on some moons, and I was very upset that it's not the color effect that I wanted, because this is just clear rainbow hollow, and I wanted the more only yellow, blue, orange, and pink. But I couldn't find what I wanted, so this will have to do. CC had 2 for 180, so we got them yesterday. Let's go! We like some good cheap deals. So what I did, I tried to wrap little moons that I had cut out of 2mm EVA foam, and then I wrapped them. This one I took the paper and I like crinkled it up. I'll have to add the golden trims on my note. Yeah, I mean, yeah, that's what we get for making difficult cosplays. But you can do it. I believe. It's not the worst. You can buy gold like elastic. We have some. It's not the most pretty in the world, but it's like gold elastic. Then you can easier also sew it on if like that's what you want, or paint. Like that also works to an extent. But then I wrapped it and glued the like cut slits and then glued them on the back. But it's better than sewing the legs myself. Oh yeah, sewing pants of any kind is a pain. I know that. But it was too messy, so I tried with the nut crinkle paper, but I still kept getting like very sharp corners on it, which I didn't like. So then I started panicking a little bit because my techniques didn't work. But it was like very late in the stream anyways. I've been streaming for like 4 hours. So I ended stream, and then I just sat and crafted a little bit and played around and took a little bit of a break as well. Take a break, it's important. And then I came up with what if I just glue the plastic to foam and then cut it out? Because then I don't have to worry about wrapping anything. So I did that, and I cut it out, and I got this. So that's pretty perfect. The only thing is like there I will have the white edge, but that's what we're gonna do with all these paints that I have lined up here. It looks very pretty from my perspective, and I didn't consider to you guys. That's because I wanted like a picture so I could like make. I'll get into that. So I need to paint the edges, and I want to paint them like a silvery. Yes, they're very pretty. So I want to paint like a silvery, but with a little bit of a tint, or maybe green. But we also have, I don't know if the camera will pick up this. Nah, it's very hard to tell. This has like a little bit of a shimmer to it. I would say shimmer, yeah. Metallic. And it does say green metallic, but it's way more like aqua. So I have some different paints that I want to like swap so I can see what they look like on white and dry. And then I want to mix something and then paint all the edges once I have cut them out. So I want to make swatches first, and then because I have like a whole I made a list of like what I can do today. System grind paint for the wind, yes. So I have like a plethora of different kind of paints, both from like System grind but also Tiger and like hobby stores, and like this one is like some very like not expensive but like quality. I think it's definitely something like, I don't know. I rated our entire like acrylics box to get all this. So I want to do that first, and then I want to make the beads that I just showed you, and then I also have like to cut these out obviously and paint them. But I also have some other beads that I might need to sand and then also paint. So I have a lot of little small things, but it's all for the headband for Artemis. So I'm gonna start doing some paint swatches, and then we'll see how that goes. So, and I have taken a picture of this on my iPad because my phone is breaking. I cannot take pictures with my phone, not with the camera, not with Instagram. I just can't. I don't even think I can like do it with Discord either. Let me just check, because that would be so much easier than me having to pull up hacking Discord every time. Can I take a picture? No. So what happens? Okay, I can kind of show this. So what happens when I try to like go? Whoops, was that the camera? I don't know. Now my phone broke again. So what happens when I try to do camera? It just turns black. Now it works. Oh my god. It's every time I need to show people, then it just like says no. Here, I'll give it to you. What the heck? That was scary. Okay, let me take a picture of this because I need like the lineup so I can remember which one is which, and it'd be nice to have on my phone. Okay, never mind. My phone's fine now. That's so silly. Okay, let me save this picture, I had to take a picture of with my iPad and then send it on my Discord and then save that. The magic of showing people. Yes, and it did exactly the same yesterday because all morning I've been trying to take this picture of it and I'm trying to take pictures of Loop and stuff, and it's just like no rights. And then now I'm trying to show you. It's just like, here, you can have it. Like, but okay, so we just need like a tiny dot of paint for every, so we can just like see what it looks like. I'm gonna put it aside so I have more room, and we're gonna make a little cup of water over here. There we go. And then I have some paper right here. I tried to prepare everything for like bring everything I need, and then I have like a giant box over here where I put everything in, so it's like I have the table space because I was struggling with that last time, and I kept my keyboard here so it's easy to access if I need it, because I don't need like the space in there anymore. I have the space over there, so I tried to maximize and optimize my my workspace for crafting on stream. So I feel, because I feel like this is very nice. I really like crafting on stream. It feels nice because it's also, I usually don't hang out with people when I stream, so this is a good alternative. Ooh, this is very transparent. To be fair, that's very just, maybe it's just glitter effect. Yeah, that's nice. I like that. So yeah, I haven't worked on cosplay since Saturday, so I mean, I did the moon stuff, but that's about it. And that was like right after stream, so not super much has conspired. Ooh, I did weather some stuff that I kind of want to show you. I did bring it. Look at me saying I don't want to make too big of a paint splatter, and then I do this. Ah, great job. So I'd like for this paint to dry completely before I choose which ones I want to mix. So that's why we're doing this first, so it can sit. Oh no, this is very clunky. It might just be like the... That would be the like very... What's it called? Like the bottom layer of it? The muzzle layer? Thing that has been like the most exposed to air. So far I don't like that gray, because it's a lot darker in real life. It is kind of on camera as well. I tried fixing my camera as well, by the way, because it was like just all automatic, like autofocus, auto white balance, auto zoom, auto everything. So I tried to take off some settings and adjust a little bit, but it's been too long since I like put my mind into those things, so I don't quite remember how to do it, but I did a little bit. So I hope it's not that big of a difference since the last time, but it should be a little bit better, just a little bit. I'm still surprised at how well my microphone is doing, even when I was like cutting cutting. Oh no, I'm scared. Cutting paper, it didn't really. It didn't really pick up the scissor on paper. So that was surprising. I still haven't tested my heat gun, how loud it is. But I think it's not gonna be that much of a stream thing unless it's gonna be like very chat, like inactive chat kind of situation. Also, can someone please do something about Dookie? He's not doing great. Like he's I need to head off. Gotta celebrate birthday party. That's alright. Thank you so much for stopping by, and I hope you have a great day and a great party. Lots of good cake and good people. And I'll see you later. Oh, this one's nice. So we'll see what happens. Yes. So right now I'm just vibing with this, and if suddenly this doesn't work, then I'll just play some Hades. Why not? Why not? Oh, this is very dangerous. Ooh, this is very not pink. It's very liquidy as well. Interesting. Do the green one as well, just so I have that. Because I will have to be very careful if I add this because it is so pigmented. And I don't want the pigment, I'm more like, you can barely see, but this one's very green, it's like very minty. I like that for this purpose. Just move that over here so they don't get in the way of my lights, please. I think it's okay if you guys can stay. Yeah, it's fine. Nice. So I'm gonna put this aside and make it dry. Oh, the metallics are so pretty. I love that. That's very good. I'm not quite sure how well it transfers. It transfers alright on camera. Nice. Okay. Where can I put these? Can I lay them here maybe? I think that'll be fine. Because I don't need any of this. Should I coat the ones in? I probably should do that first. So that they can just hang out and be themselves. Yeah. Let's do that. Okay. Then I do need some more paper. Cheddar green. That's good. I'm just at 2 pieces, I think. Oh, or how many this is. Also, they are, I think it's called crop dusting, because we live next to some fields, like crop fields, and they are spreading stuff today, so if you hear machinery, I don't think you will, but then that's it. Let's take these babies. I have this. So it can suck a little bit more of the wetness so it doesn't get everywhere. It makes more sense to put it on top, I guess. If this is even... I forgot the paper I did. There we go. Maybe. I just be patient, it's fine. I'm not busy, I guess. Have a little bit more, please. That's probably fine. I don't think I've ever used this one, so this is new. Because I did have another glue that I used to use, but it just dried out completely. So I did had some news, but it feels very anticlimactic to talk about it off stream, like just on my own. So maybe I'll wait to another stream. Today we're just crafting and chilling. That is also nice. We do like that, we definitely do. Just sit more relaxed instead of being hunched over like a shrimp.
Building a fortress, and we thought
That's very dangerous, because Kat and I were talking about her D&D campaign, Crystal Strat, because since the beginning of the campaign I've had some thoughts about my character and where I how I want her to involve throughout the story. And last night I asked about it, if what was possible. And yesterday was a big day. I was like very overstimulated, so I just like needed quiet and nothing. But so like my brain was also very tired. But we talked about it anyways, like very not conspiracy, but like very theoretically what if kind of scenarios. So like I don't know stuff still, like there's still stuff that are secretive to me about my character because I asked for that. So I like tried to talk to her about like what it would make sense or what she had planned for her as well. And I think what I am interested in, it might work, it might like fit, and the more I'm the more I am what's it called? That thought just absolutely disappeared from my brain. The more we talk about it and like the more where she's like, yeah, that can work, the more I am confident in my theory, and that's a little bit scary if that is true. I don't see how it ties together yet, but that's the part of it, I assume. So it's a mystery for another day. I just hope we can play soon. One left. Oh, I did pack them a little bit tight over here, but that was probably fine. Oh, I get plenty of glue. I forgot that I don't need that much. I don't think they need a second layer, but it might be a good effect.
I can't do shit right, I can't let my second layer. I can't do shit right, take antidepressants. Illness and welfare robbed my adolescence. My friends probably hate me, can't answer a message. Filled with anxiety, always behind me.
Acrylic paint usually like sucks
not a role model, that's not what I strive to be. Can't go outside, I'm afraid they'd be finding me.
So like the silk clay does have a few layers of glue on them as well before I painted, so they should have like sucked enough of the paint and no need to paint the glue for paint to be safe. So I'm not quite sure how much the paint will absorb. That's probably a better word, absorb. We can do two layers. But that's nice. Let's put some glue on some moons and some paper. I think I might have to cut out one extra, but my idea is that I just do the ones I have. I do the ones I have. And then I'll like cut them out. So I have to like cut them with an X-Acto knife or box cutter, depending on how you pronounce that. And then if there's like some that are ugly, I can cut new ones and do it in one go. So let's take a look at that. If I am allowed. Here we go. I need to find a knife. I don't know. Got him. Okay, and I have my glue here. I ended up putting it in one of these that I've seen like a trick like way back, and that is so smart. Oh wow, it's so smart. And I thought that maybe a wider spreader would be a good idea. So I'm gonna cut this down a little bit. I have like a few. I definitely won't need that big of a. Maybe it won't actually. Just do that for now. Should be fine. So I'm gonna cut out some of the paper first, because I need to cut them out in the squares. So this is another one I tried where I wanted to see if I could bend, like do the same and cut the edges and then fold it over so the edges would have the same, but I'm getting the same sharp edges. And this one was where I had the moon cut out already and I glued the paper on top, and then I used this knife to cut it off. So it does work. It does get a little bit of a rough edge, possibly, but again, this was like, I wasn't really concerned about this being neatly done, so it is probably fine. Let's cut out some sheets and take it from there. I think I might need like 3 sheets. Oh god, this is very badly done. It's not on the acrylic. I am putting stuff on the acrylic paint. Oops, that's okay. 2 might fit very well. I do have like very much of this, so I'm not too concerned about cutting perfect sheets or anything. Let's just cut 3 just in case. There we go. I proceed to say I don't need it perfect and then make 3 perfect cuts right in a row. But you know, continuing with paper to cover. Just in case I spill some glue, I might want to cover with this first. And I thought these would be better, because I do have like baking sheets, that's also very helpful, but I felt like that might be noisy on stream, because that can't really lay as flat, I feel like. I'm gonna take like just a handful of extras. Two pieces of paper. And then I'll have here to put the glue on. This one. And then I'll put them here. think maybe I should just like glue a whole surface and then also put glue on the moons and then just like put them on and cut them out, because it doesn't matter like how well they're spaced. It don't really matter on which side, so let's do it like this and hope for the best. This is way too much. Maybe I do need a bigger spread. Does it seem silly? No, this seems actually very smart. Do a little bit for the edge. So I might want to open it. It would be fine if I keep it open. For now. Oh lord, it's already dry. I need to hurry. A little bit. Oh jeez. Thank you. Okay, so how many will I estimate? Like 1, 2, 3, 4. Maybe I should. No, I should do it on the numbers. Do one at a time. I can take the small one.
All alone, I kept it all inside. Always walked one step behind. Feeling lost in between the lines. I was always fighting battles in my
Nickel.
mind. There's a voice I hear inside my silence, telling me that I can't let life just leave me dry. I gotta try. So I live with an open heart, and I'll show you every part.
Nice, 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 nice. Very focused. Very, very focused on this. Oh no. Bit of glue on it. I feel like it works very well as doing the tips first. And going to the edges. Like so. Kinda. Much good stream, yes. I just got reminded that I'm way behind on watching Craigly SMP streams. The X, I am behind. Oh no, this is awful. I have 2 moons stuck on my hands now. I get the chicken. Oh, might see. So it could probably fit more if I did stuff like this, but there's glue everything. There's maybe one more. I don't have any money. That's concerning. That's okay. We didn't need this one.
I've just begun.
I've just begun.
I need more glue. More glue, please.
I've just begun.
Some of this music just really makes me want to play Minecraft, and it's bad because I don't have anything I necessarily want to build. I don't have like any plans or anything. There we go. And then I have a tool. Maybe there. It's way too late for this, but I'm trying to save it just a little bit. So to make sure that all the oil is in the moons. It's like the glue is like fairly distributed. Okay. That's probably gonna be decent, I think. They're gonna get like a little bit of texture in them, so it's not gonna be completely flat, but I think that's okay. Whoa, right there. Those moons. Amazing. Okay. Next. That was just a scrap I had, so I think I want to turn over the paper. Might be a good idea because there is glue on it now. Let's see how we can do this. The ones I have left. It's kind of nestled in here, I think. And then like this. Will I be able to remember that this is supposed to look like this? Probably not. But that's okay. This one's big. Oh my god, I have like strings of glue on me. Let's try this. I just want to cut off as much excess as possible. Yep. This might not be a super good idea to do this many at once, but I never claimed to be smart. Space them out a little bit. Whew. And then we'll see if this is normal words. Don't touch my keyboard.
I turn around and realize I've been here before, but the cycle won't ever seem to break. I knew you
Now I have the issue that I don't really have room to put glue on the moons, but then we just take one at a time.
distance of our I'll meet you on
Please.
the way down. There's no time to break.
Oh yeah, kind of glue together. Oops. This paper. Thank you. Improvisation. I'll meet you on the way down. Okay. Burps. Too much glue. Just gotta somehow remember that the bigger big moons, so the biggest moon, is for a headpiece. I feel like that will be easy to remember. Hopefully. Tipple. Like press it down here already, and then take the necklace thing. Oh wait, is this for the headband? Oh, okay, never mind. Maybe not. Maybe not. Maybe the big is for the necklace. I don't remember. I should maybe have looked at what the text said on it, what glue it down, but I'll figure it out. I hope you guys have had a wonderful week so far. And that you have a very nice weekend ahead of you. Hope mine will be as well. I don't think I put that one there, but that's fine. I know that there's a lot of people, not a lot that I know, but there is a con in the Netherlands, and then there's also a small festival in Copenhagen. So I do know a few people who are going to eat to those. But can I? I don't think I can make that fit. No. Kind of like assembling a sticker book, it feels like. I have so much glue on my fingies. It's also the first cosplay in a while where I've had to craft stuff, and I keep forgetting how long it takes to craft, because when you sew, you can just like sew something, and then when you're done, you can just like, oh, put a new thread in and then sew other things and just continue working. Like, you don't have to, there's no waiting time. But for crafting stuff, you'll have to wait for things to dry, which is my absolute worst. I hate waiting. And because when you're in a mood for crafting, you're just like, I just want to craft, I just want to go, let's go. And then you paint something, and then it's like, oh, I have to wait until it's dry until I can do more with it. And there's like, depending on like what materials and like tools you have, there's not really anything you can do to speed up that process. Like, yeah, you could get out a hair dryer or a heat gun to try and speed up the process, but that's not super optimal always. Sometimes you need to just let it dry on its own. Because they try to do that with the beads with a heat gun to like make clay dry faster, which was not very optimal, but it did work because it kept being very like still not dry. I don't know what to call it, like malleable. So I could still shape it a lot, which is not ideal. Let's see. It's fine. Cannot recommend doing a lot on a big piece. Like a lot of nails on a big piece. Bubbles. Yeah, no, that was not smooth. I think it still looks cool, even though it has like some imperfections. I think I like that, but there's no way that I could get it completely smooth and not dented or any scratches or anything. That there's no way. There's no way I could make that happen. This is a very messy process, but I think it worked. I think it will do. So I do need a little bit more. Oops. But let's empty my trash can soon. Because I have 3 small me try and think. It's not very easy, so I have to stupid sometimes. So these are. This is not small. This is small. So I have 5 small. So I need 1 more of the 3. And then let me get the papers. Paper food. Oh, these are the extra ones. Where did I put them? Did I put them down here? Yeah. I felt like they would be here. Okay, let's see. Because it has been a few days since I cut them out, so... I don't have the third one. It was left behind. I'm sorry. So it's gonna be like this. Oh yeah, I did have the big one as a necklace and then this one for the middle. So I need 2 of these. So 2 of them with 1. Oh no, it hurts so bad. Let's see. Oh no. Yeah. That's 1 and there's 2. So I have those. And I need 2 of this one, which is 1 here and 1 there. Perfect. And I need 6 of these, which is 4 and 5. So I need 1 more. But I think I want to cut these out when it is like more dry, because they're still very sticky. So I will wait with that somehow. What if I put this paper in between? So that comes out. So I can store it safer. Look at me learning stuff. You need to stop sticking to that, please. Let me just do this. And this. I just really like stickers. It kind of feels like application paper. Perfect. Right? So the moons just kind of have to lay and dry. And then I can cut them out because I think like half an hour. And we'll check on them again. Now it's 12, so like at 12:30-ish. I remember. Okay. Clean up a little bit. Keep our workspace clean-ish at least. I do try to take pride in that. Try to keep my workspace as safe as I can. Oh, that's a nasty sound. There we go. Yeah, I see my trash can. No. Cool. Oh! Okay. So, I love, it's like one of those autistic things, I think. It's like, cool, I have done sample prints, so you can cross that out. Top coat on gold beans. I have glued moves, I have not cut them though. So, our options now are, I think I want to give the beads another layer of glue, and then I can go get gold paint and then also paint them. Should I do it at the same time? That might be smart to optimize it like that. Just need to get the glue off my fingers. Okay. But yeah, I hope you guys are having a great day. You enjoying the stream? I appreciate you spending your time here. I might need this piece, but not the piece. I did cut out too much, but I might be able to use it for other projects. And maybe I find like small details for her at some point that I can be like, ooh, that could be nice to use. I actually was wondering. No. Because there are some of like this paper, kind of like gold leaf, where you can like draw a design with paint. No, with glue. Like say hobby glue, and then you put the gold on, and then when you rip it off, the gold stays where the the glue is. I used that for a book I did for cosplay, where I need like a gold leaf-y design on the front, and that looks so cool. So I kind of, I think it might be laminated. Perhaps. Or unless it's like one side is plastic and then the other side is laminated, and I somehow chose the laminated side. Could be fun to play around and experiment with that. Because it does have like the edge is like different. Like just silver. Yeah, it's just silver. I'm having a hard time seeing which side is which. How do you think they make this? Because I feel there is like a printer that can print this. Do you think it is printed, or do you think it's like a real print? Because I was trying to look up paint that were holographic, and I couldn't find any. But there is like chrome spray paint that is basically just like a mirror, like silvery mirror. And we do have the effects paint. So like we do have like the metallic ones that do a shine. So I feel like it should be possible, but I don't know. I don't know paint that well. It's just my estimated guess that it should be possible, like theorizing about it. Let me get another. Oh no, this paintbrush is dying. Did I bring this? I don't think. Oh, was this the one I was painting with? It was this one. No, it was this one. Shit, might have broken it. But I'm gonna do one layer of glue on the beat. Oh no! It's too. The question if I should do. Because I want to take the gold paint and just like dab it on with maybe a sponge if I can find that. So I think I wanna try see if I can find that, and then I'll be right. So be nice. While I'm gone.
Think about all the dreams you keep inside. Think about all the ones you love. I know this beating heart will be
Success.
I know that we can overcome.
Because I do remember putting aside some of these, like we had some round sponges that absolutely sucked for like doing dishes. So I took aside some for hobby. I need gold paint. That's the thing where you're like, I need to go get this thing, and then you enter a room and then you're like, oh, I should also get this thing. So you get the second thing, but you don't get the first thing. I feel like I just did that, so I'll be right back again.
Falling faster and don't know where you are. You feel the danger closer than your heart. When the weight is getting heavy and the future is unsteady, close your eyes, close your eyes. Think about all the dreams you keep inside. Think about all the ones you love. I know this beat.
That was super easy to get because we have a very large top, like almost moving box size of all of our acrylic paints. So when I needed to find all the rest, I just like poured them out on the floor to like rummage through. So all the ones I put on top earlier, for when I was painting all of this in the brown and the golds, they were just like mixed in between all of it. So that was not super easy. And this is definitely not the one I used yesterday, but it is the same vibe. Oh no, I don't like that. It's gonna splatter all over. I'm okay with it, like, I'm just going on my hand, but not on my keyboard. Woo! That is way too much, but it was a risk I had to take. Okay, and I need some glue, but I might need more. This is what happens when you want to be careful. You just spend a lot of like trash. Should be enough. What if I put them here and make it smaller? I don't need all of this for sure. Put you over here.
I've got something for you, and I can hardly breathe. Something draws me to you, it's taking over
No, I don't need that much this time, so let's start with that.
but you're cutting deep. When the music's over, will you come with me? Tell me you can
I'm gonna do a social media thing. Now my camera is doing the thing again. Let me, please. Okay, I'm doing the hack, going for Discord. It worked before. But not this time. Come on, please. I just wanna show my stream. Okay. Do it the hard way. Uh-oh. There we go. Take a screenshot. Thank you. It is always a little bit cozier with some points. Let me just do the social media thing. Okay. Let's go. Let's try this first. The flat end. See how it turns out. Just need like a little bit of a closer vibe. Not quite sure it's working. It's fine. It's it's fine. Yeah, that was an attempt and it failed, but that's okay. Let's see if this brush can work here. For you, for you. I still need dress code for sure. And then there'll just be a slight different goals, which I'll just have to be okay with. And I do have like a little bit of a texture on them from the brush painting, but I feel like that looks cool because then it looks like melted gold, like being dropped into like water, and then I get like this drop shape. And I think that's a fun look. I will put the glue away because I don't know. Oh, there's a Lupian coming out from the hot room. She will come over. Oh, you can see her feet right there. That's her little feet. There. Boop. What's up, Luber? How you doing? Oh, she left. Anyways, I'm still learning Spanish, by the way. I have a 16-day streak, I think now. It's definitely not. I'm not spending like 20 minutes a day, because some days have been very rough. So in the evening of like at 8 o'clock, I just do like a single session of like 4 minutes, and then that's enough to keep my streak going. So I'm like very slowly learning a few things, because I did get past the chapter of learning like family and like I eat bread and I drink water kind of thing, and I need a hospital, and where is the hospital, and is the museum closed, a ticket to Madrid. So now I'm learning clothes and colors, which is very difficult, but when I think back, it was just as difficult when I started. Spanish of like, oh, this is a man, this is a woman, this is a child. It's kind of the same. But luckily, like the Duolingo app does do a really good job of mixing in the things that you already know with the new stuff. So you like slowly get new stuff but mixed in with the things you already know. Because I'm still having trouble, because there's also a lot of exercise where you have to spell the words. And I would rather speak all of the things that I need to speak than having to spell it. And sometimes I do try to cheat it of like using the text to speech function that's on my keyboard, but it doesn't really have a just Spanish dictionary. So like my dictionary for Spanish is Danish, English, and Spanish. For some reason, I don't know. I have tried to like add the Spanish dictionary to the phone, so it like I can write in Spanish on it, and like you like suggests the Spanish words, but it's not. It didn't want to do it. I might have to try again and see if I can do it properly. Because I when I can't spell a word in like any language, I just tap the little like microphone icon and then I do a text to speech, because I just like how do I spell necessary? Because dyslexia do be a cut sometimes. These beats are just so irregular. So if I learn how to do them properly, that could be nice, but for now it's like, sure. Because I am trying to really to not be like, oh, it doesn't matter, I just need to get done in time. Like, what's it called? Like, compromise. Just because I am in a time crunch. But there is also a lot of things where I feel like I can do it better if I like redo it or if I have more time. So we'll have to see about that. Because I do have this thing where if I make cosplays for a con, I want to be done a week before the con. So we do have a con, not next weekend, but the weekend after. So with my rules of making cosplay, I have to have everything ready this Friday. Because then I have like a whole weekend to relax and like tidy up the very, very last ends, and then I have like a whole week to physically and mentally prepare for a con, because it takes a lot to go to cons. And then you also have time to like do cost tests and like make sure everything fits and do the last minute adjustments and wig styling and makeup perfections. So maybe we could do a, if I feel comfortable with it, it could be fun to make a like makeup test stream where I do my test Artemis makeup on stream. Because I also need to, because I'm gonna cosplay Loop. Wow, her name is Artemis. I just said it. I'm gonna cosplay Artemis. And hopefully I do get enough done that it actually seems like a proper cosplay. Because I'm very worried that I can't make the horns work. Because again, it's something I haven't done before, but I have done research on it, so in theory, I know how it works, but in practice, I am very unsure. Do I need gold for anything? No. I don't need glue. No. So I feel like it is possible, but I am also a little bit stressed about it, not gonna lie. It's almost been half an hour, so I can start cutting soon. Cutting the moons. Because another thing I want to do. I have these beads that are red, and I need them to be white to be like in between the moons. So the moons are gonna be like this on the headband, and then there's gonna be a bead in the middle, like there is kinda on the official as well. And I think it's gonna be okay because like a lot of them, the moons are like touching ends, but it is gonna be like a slight angle because it's gonna be on a head. So they will be like sitting like this, so it won't matter that the points are like very close to each other. So I think it will be fine. That's at least my theory. But all these are red, and I think they are also coated with something. So I would prefer to sand them a little bit. So I have sandpaper, which I probably shouldn't be doing at my computer, but I might just take my trash can up and just sit it back and then do it. But it will be a little bit difficult because it is such small. So I was hoping maybe there was someone in chat who could be smart for me, because I don't feel smart right now. But I only need like a little handful because I took a picture of it the other day, but I have 3 moons. So I need 1, 2, and then 3, 4, I think 5. So I need 10. Oh god, I need 10. Let's do a think. Because they do have a quite large what's it called? Center. I have 2 brushes, there it is. Because what if I just had a very thin brush? I could just do this and then, but I don't know. This brush is definitely too big. Just take a small piece and then try this, and you can't see anything, but so it's not as bad as I thought. I just want to get like the very top of it off, so I can, so the paint sticks a little better. It's not very easy, but I can make it work, I think. So I hope you guys can still hear me. You guys are vibing to the cool MCC music. There's MCC next weekend as well. That's gonna be so fun. Yeah, they are like wooden beads. Cool. Perfect. This might be a little bit too difficult. I don't know. Would it be easier to... Probably, yeah. Yeah, that would be easier. Okay. I don't have the smarts, so bear with me. Because am I just silly and can I just paint them? Because this seems way too difficult. Ah! Oh fuck. Okay. I don't think it's that bad. Hold on. Okay, that's got a little bit on my table. Most of it got on my hand, I think. It's fine. Uh-oh. A lot of it got on my hand. So what have you been doing today? Well, you see... Most unfortunate paint color to spill. It could be red and it could look like blood, so it could be worse. Could be worse. Landed there. A little bit on my playmat, but that's alright. Because I was considering if I should have covered everything in like a plastic cloth or something, but I decided against it. Because, first off, I'm not super fond of my desk. It was like my dream desk when I bought it because I've been wanting that for a very long time, but the first place when I was still living at home, my room, I had like walls like this. I was like living on in the loft, so I didn't have room for this kind of desk because it has like the desk and then it has like around the screens a little shelf above it that's attached. So when we moved here, that was just like I just need that. I still have I'm still in the loft, but I just really wanted that anyways, and it fits here, so it's all good. We're still all paint there. I probably can't paint it and I'm just being a silly goof. This does feel easier. Then I also get like a little bit of the red off, maybe. So it'll be easier to cover. Because we don't have beads this size, and I'm trying to save as much as I can. Like make it as cheap as possible because my budgets suddenly got very low. So I'm trying to save because I do have a gift card for a fabric store, but they don't have beads, I don't think. Just trying to dry the brush. Let's see my text. Just making sure there wasn't anything urgent. Okay, so you. I'm gonna be so sad if there's something on my keyboard. I don't think so. kind of just like splattered that way, so I think I'm fine. But let's take a look at the moons and see if we can cut. Because ideally, it would have to like dry for some hours or even a day. But it would also be nice to finish them. Finish them. Can I put you here? It's a little bit crowded over here now, but that's fine. Here's one I made earlier. And I wanna cut them apart, and then this I should just cut it out. Maybe it would be easier to do it like this. And cut them out individually.
Close eyes and body see through. Time flies when I'm with you. Looming below the sun, holding me like a gun. Sweating rain, falling a dream. Breath can wait eternity. Follow me through the clouds. We're never coming down.
Still considering which cosplay else to bring to the con, because I am gonna do Artemis. I'm like 90% sure that I'll be done. So Artemis, and then I have
Journey with you.
Loud Noises. I have bought things for a revamped Loop cosplay from the Adventure Zone. Balance campaign. But then for the third, I am not quite sure, because I was talking about on the last stream that maybe bring Ask, because I would be able to put something together, because Ask would wear pretty much anything I will wear. But I don't really have much fancy, so it'd be very casual, not so fantasy-esque. And my second option would be Joe from the Middle Life, so like that by Joe. But my first thought was that's not very fantasy, so I would like to stay fantasy because the theme is fantasy, and again, I don't need to. You don't need to have a fantasy outfits or cosplay to the requirement. But wouldn't that be very bad boy to show up as a bad boy to a fantasy themed con? So I'm still debating. Because for Joel, I do have to make some things. I have to like fix the coat. So I bought a leather coat, a jacket. I need to cut off the sleeves and add spikes and studs to it. So yeah. Cuts. I want to buy one of those that can like sharpen knives, so that I have to keep replacing the blade. Got it? Good. It's the first one, it's okay, it's not going super great. It's alright. I can just make more if I don't like it at the end. Because I'm a little bit impatient right now, so I am making some more walls, some polish. Oops. It's definitely not perfect at heckin' all, but it is alright. I'm really sad that it has like a big lump here. I think it's an air bubble. Trying to see if I can squeeze it out. Oops, not great, but alas, we will continue. Wow, look at the handsome farms. Hello. Hello, Twink. Welcome in. How are you doing? Happy to see you. Yes. The little gay farmer is crafting today. Being very careful to not do injuries live on stream. I'm doing so good. Hey, I'm happy to hear. What has gotten you in such good mood? Sucks. I'm not doing this very well. Listen, job is doing well again. They told my I'm not obligated to talk to that one. Hey, let's go. Big improvements. Good. Good. Well, that's nice. Then that's at least a less problem. Today I got 5 new pair of pants for 160 at a secondhand store. Whoa! That's a good find. Awesome. All them new pants. Oh, my sandpaper fell on the floor. Oops. We do love some good thrifting treasures. I got a good healthy breakfast, and I have even having energy to clean the living room and wash clothes. Hey, so yeah, I'm having the best day. Let's go. That sounds so great. I'm happy for you. Happy for you having a great day. And now you're here watching the most scuffed but hopefully also cozy stream of me failing at cutting moons. You even missed me spilling white acrylic paint everywhere, so I have still a little bit on my hands because I didn't want to go wash my hands, so you were a little bit too late for that. Beautiful scene. But I am working on my Artemis cosplay that I hope to get ready before Doko. And I have this rule to myself that oh, and yesterday I made half our fitness, and I'm watching my best husband doing crafty things and being messy, and I have such a good day. Ah, that's good. Twink, Twitch is saying your message is sus. It's like, yes, Doku, Con, let's go. It's like Con, Coon. Coon. Okay, so this one failed. I think that was a 2. No, that's a 3. That's a 3. I'm always sussy around you. Oh, so sussy. Sussy and horny. Let's go. But yeah, I'm working on Artemis, and I have this rule that I need to be done with my cosplay a week before the con starts, because then I have time to relax and like get ready for the con, like mentally and physically and stuff like that. No, what's this? I dropped my hand. Someone better pick it up for me. My hands are busy right now. They're so busy, sadly. Gotta hold your hand in spirits. Oh my god, this is so bad. This is so bad. What did I do? Why was this one so easy? What did I do? Doing great, babe. I'm not though. I'm really not. Look at this. It's real bad. Like there's so much extra. My knife kinda sucks, I think. Let's blame it on the tools and not the person. But also like the light is coming from over there and my hand is like covering the light, so cut harder. I could, but it's also like doing, I can feel the knife like jumping sometimes, which is gonna be the thing that makes the little ridges. So I don't know what I did that much differently. Okay, that turned out okay. Why not scissor? Because I can't get close enough to the edge. I don't think. I can try on one and see. I don't think I can, like... Maybe I can. Let's try on one of the bigger ones. What if it's one of those like really tiny misses? I only have one, I think, and I kind of want to keep it sharp for cutting threads. I don't think I have another one. Okay, this might be working. See, this is why I need smart people in my chat. Because sometimes I just like don't have the smarts. But I think this might work. Drink safe today. What if I come buy a scissor for you? Can you come and scissor for me? Oh my gosh. I think that's... You absolute perv. Oh yeah, the center is gonna be difficult. I can do
Hi,
that.
Daddy.
Oh, hi. Hi, twin. I can do the outer with scissors, but the inner I kind of have to do with a knife, I think. Give him some peace. Yeah. It's been a while since people have interacted with Doogie. I feel a little bit bad. I feel like a bad parent. So thank you for feeding him with some cookies. Taking care of my child. Maybe because he looks like an abomination. Hey, you be nice to my son. You be nice to him. How dare you say such things about my dear beloved son? It's not his fault. It's I don't even remember who did it. I think it was Book, maybe? It's not his fault. Dear beloved, neglected. Listen. Listen. It's not my fault that no one wants to be his friend anymore. He must have done something to scare them away, I guess. I don't know. It's not his fault. Kinda works. At least he still got a little crown. He won when I put him in a fight. Yes. And you know, if you just go into one fight and you win that one fight, then you have 100% win rate. So they're just too scared to even try and get near him because, oh guys, have you heard he has 100% win rate? They're just terrified of my son. so scared. This one might be a little bit fucked. Okay. Very relatable. His eyes also shows that he's seen some shit. He sure has. He has hung out in my chat way too much and seen so many things. He's ready for the horrors. He's already seen it all. Nothing else can shake this boy. Nothing. But anyways, I'm happy you're here. Happy you're here hanging out with me for a little bit. I almost didn't stream today, cause brain do be a little bit gooey, but I still wanted to work on cosplay, and doing it on stream just makes it have a purpose of like, okay, I will get something done. Always love hanging with the husband. Oh, I'm happy. Brain just absolutely shut off yesterday, and I don't think it's fully back yet. That's why some of the things that has happened here has not been super great yet. A big stretch. I'll do a big stretch for you. All out here. You can't see my hands, but I'm all the way up here. And up as well. Can do a side stretch as well. And now you guys can actually see me do it. And not just... Ah, that was good. Thank you so much for redeeming stretch. That was actually very nice. Biggest husband stretch, yes, just for you. Gotta give something special for my good chatters. My returning supporters, and absolute wonderful people. Oh my god. Let go. Please. Uh-oh. Oh, sorry, I bumped the microphone with my horns. Rather throw supported money at my husband than food and bills. No! Twink, no! No, that's not how you should do that. Oh gosh. Absolute crazy person. Still working on trying to perfect my idea for the VTuber one, but I'm not quite sure I have a good enough like vision for it yet. Eating noodles for months straight, but husband got a new setup. You're too sweet. I don't know how to handle that. I don't understand. It's very nice of you. Crazy nice. So I do have a sketch. I do need to edit it a little bit because I got a new idea. But so far I'm not a big fan of what I have going on. Because the problem is I need to come up with a new design for Ask, because I am not 100% like sure about the one I have now with the crown and stuff. I'm not 100 like sold on it. If that makes sense. So like making a VTuber with that design just feels like it's not quite it. If that makes sense. Because the idea of it is I want to be able to also cosplay it without drawing nudes. I have not drawn nudes that many times. I've drawn nudes, like complete nude, twice. So, but none of them have been asked. Oops. And it's not gonna be a nude model for Twitch. That's against the TOS. So I don't want to do that. Oof, these are rough. I'm getting some like... It's gonna be very... Because I have autofocus on my camera. There's some really rough edges. Oof. Like there. But then again, do people really notice that? Yeah, how me to never draw a dude ever. I don't believe a single word of that. Look fine, babe. Thank you. I'm not quite sure. My camera is not showing all of it. I don't think, because I can't tell if it's like like very bad or if I'm just having like the craziest imposter syndrome. So I have two to do. But yeah, I want to make a design for Ask that I am capable of cosplaying or making. I think this is number 2. Yeah. This is oh. So I need to come up with a design that fits them. Because if you are okay, let's go a little bit lore into my idea behind Ask. So the outfit they wore at the first, like the blue with the hat and the gems and stuff, that is their work attire. Yeah, cosplay nude Ask. I don't think no. That's their work attire because they are a wizard-esque. Like they have magic, but they also are like a healer, but not magic healing, more as in herbs and like potions. So that's their work attire of like when they are sent out on a magic duty or healing task, whichever you want to call it. So the idea was like, yeah, that would be the outfit they wear also on stream, because that would be part of their work, kinda. Because that makes them look presentable, and that's just how they have been taught that they have to look presentable. Yeah. And because that outfit was also something that was based off a real life outfit that I had, so I could cosplay them. But I can't fit that anymore, and it is gonna be really difficult to make it, like remake it so it fits me. It will take like a lot of work. It makes sense. You gotta make a really nice character, I know. Yeah. So the lore is that Ask was eventually working for a queen in a country of my like homebrew world, and Ask kinda started to lay my back, and my doctor stepped her whole right foot down my open mouth. No, baby. Ugh, the joy of living with potatoes. So Ask kinda fell in love with the queen. So they started to fancy her, and in my world it is so the royals who are ruling the country, they can marry whoever they want. Oh, not the queen! The queen! They can marry whoever they want, but they have to go through some certain like tests to make sure that they eventually can be a like well enough ruler in case they have to take the throne if their like spouse perishes or yeah, you know. So the way Ask got put into tests was they were sent through portals to other dimensions to gather like research. So some of the tasks could, like some of the worlds they're gonna visit was like the Minecraft servers I've been on, and then their job was basically go collect knowledge, like say, oh, this world is doomed, you need to figure out the cause of it, because then maybe we can learn from it and we can protect ourselves in case it comes to our realm. I need the moon base. And then I did fuck up one of these. That was just a freak out. And then eventually Ask got to Queen was like, I don't want to marry this person, I'll just set them on an Ethereal learning mission. No. Technically, yes, but it wasn't the Queen. The Queen did kinda fancy Ask back, but was also afraid to like start something in case Ask wasn't able to pass the tests. So she just didn't reciprocate her feelings because she wouldn't want to start something in case Ask wasn't able to, because then she would rather just like I would just have to marry someone else. I also fancy Ask because Ask is fine. Ask is very fine. So eventually Ask got to the realm that is like the Empire's Origins, the server I play on the most right now, where they essentially have forgotten their life, like their OG life, and now are just living as a slime emperor. 1, 2, 3, okay. Should I make a few more in case I mess these up? I probably should. Do I need more of these? So Ask got sent to that realm, but don't remember why or who they were before, and Ask forgot the love exactly. So every time Ask meets someone and there starts to be some kind of romantic interest, Ask just have this feeling of yeah, sure, because canonically Ask is polyamorous as well. They have this feeling of yes, sure, maybe this could work, but there's also, I feel like there is something else that I'm not remembering. So like they have conscience of there's something I'm forgetting, something and someone. So I'm not excluding Ask from having like romances in other universes, but their true love is definitely the queen from their home. But that's kind of like a secret lore. But you know, you're here, so have some of my secretive lore. So I'm not quite sure I am like committed to the Emperor Ask VTuber thing. I'll be your Queen Ask. Oh. Don't mind. That's wouldn't be that would be a very pleasant, yes. Because I kind of wanted to go for a swamp, because like way OG Ask was a swamp wizard kinda. That's like this weirdo living in a swamp all alone, maybe being a vampire, maybe, I don't know. First rule of my kingdom, we farm. Oh, what a wonderful life. What a wonderful life, honestly. What was I saying? What was I saying? Oh yeah, swamp wizard. So I kind of wanted like this mossy look and some greens and maybe purples and just being very dirty. That's why the wig also was so wild and big, like big purple hair. Swamp. Thank you. Swamp. So I think this time I will just glue the oil on this directly. So I kind of want to make up a design that is more swampy, maybe. So like greens, like deep dark greens, and purples, maybe a little bit of pink, and like a little bit of flowers. I think that could be very pretty. It's gonna cover a little bit. I don't wanna cuddle with my dogs anymore. Mocha and Latte farted at the same time and Coco started barking at the fart noise. No! Potatoes, how could you betray like that? Ah, that's a little funny though. Ah, farting babies. No more cuddles for farting potatoes. The betrayal! The absolute betrayal. It's like, here, parents of mine, have some farts. Betrayal. So if you're like insanely bored and very creatively then I am always up for like finding new outfit and like accessories and stuff, because the only like condition to most things I have for Ask is I need to be able to either buy the items somewhere, and I need to find the place where I can buy it. This is still so much glue. Oops. Or I need to be able to sew it, and preferably also skirt. Animal farts are so bad. Skirts that are like at least knee length, because I need that. So I really need to get into a creative space of doing that at some point. Hermit pants, no. No pants. No pants, please. I would like a skirt, please. A skirt or dress, like any of that could be cool. Got white paint on my... Oh, it's okay. Dig too big for pants? Sure. Let's go with that. Skirts are just way more comfy, and I don't like people being able to see my butt. Like, it's the thing of like, I don't mind. I know. I don't mind because I do feel like I have a personality. This sounds really bad. I feel like I'm not too insecure about my body, but I want to have the option to that I choose when people see my body. So, and for Ask, I like in regular outfit, I don't want people to see my butt. I would like to not. Now I can actually do this properly, because I had already cut out the moons before I discovered that this was the way I wanted to do it. So I'm gonna get a light in here. Cut it off. That's alright. I see the body every night in my dreams. You're so lucky. So lucky. Lifting big tree logs. Oh yes, that is my duty. I will cut them trees, bring home logs, and feed the chickens. That is what I do. Okay, I want to look at these and like see if I can have a controlling eye and if I like them or not. Cut logs with your bare hands. Oh yeah, I just like absolutely rip every log I chop. Definitely, definitely. Canon. Definitely. I said it, so now it is canon. Best Minecraft style. Beat the tree in half. Yes. Just absolutely cut it in half. So yeah, I feel like I'd like to get in the creative space of making a new outfit that could be real nice. Because I have tried to shop or ask, but I just get so overwhelmed when I window shop because I shop like online. Because that's easier. Because I don't feel like shops have much in like bigger sizes. Like unless you're a size small or medium, then you don't really have any options of shopping in regular stores. So I've been trying to window shop in like places that has plus sizes. But I just get so overwhelmed because then it's like, okay, I want a skirt, but I don't just want like a basic skirt. Because the skirt I had before was like it was long in the back and then it like swooshed up in the front and it was like at my knees at the lowest and then at my shoes at the back, so it's like a... I hope that makes sense. That was like a little bit different. But I have found one that I might like, which is like an asymmetrical, where one half is like more smooth and then the other half has like it's called like folds. I forgot what it's called. And that might be cool, but I don't need to find like what about a top? Can I have a top? And I have no idea what to do because that's like the most important thing. Because that's like the thing I will use for my VTuber that will be seen the most. And that's the thing I'm struggling with the most. This was like the necklace. So you'll hardly see this because that would be like very covered by the dress if I'm really going to use it. I feel like it's still too big. Maybe not. I will sketch 1,000 outfits for them. If you do, I will love you. I like tell me what I should like pay for it. I almost want to say I don't have any money, but I will pay you back in drawings or sketches or I emotes or logo. This, you don't need a new logo. Your logo is amazing, but you know, please, I will do a trade. I will do a trade. And don't say love and affection because I will already give you that for free. And on Undying Love, but I'm already giving. I already want to give you that. I haven't given you hand holding yet, but you know. I really should wash my hands, but oops. It is starting to get really warm up here. It is supposed to be like 18 degrees. than pay in homemade pancakes. Oh, it's been so long since I've made pancakes, but I can make you pancakes. Come visit, I make pancakes. I feel like I'm better at making waffles. Is waffles okay? I'm really good at making waffles. Oh, I think you could hear the truck. Oh my god. Why does they keep talking? Is that much noise? My god. Pancake day, yes. Stop. I shall have to kill my cat. Stop picking at these roots, they just break. Waffles! I will make you waffles. If you make me outfits, I should draw out. You don't even have to draw, just sketches. Sketches, and then I can throw in some colors, or you can throw in colors yourself. I will adore you so much. And I will give you waffles. That's a date. Consistent.
So let's talk about what I want to do, 'cause all I want to do is turn back time at least a couple Tuesdays to before I found
Got the power to draw nude ass. Oh, ooh. You have so much power. What will you do? Let me just try and talk, okay? Will you use them for good or for evil? Outfit first, then maybe you can do some naked later. That I would be okay with that. However, like if you draw, ask, because in the use it for horny, because in my like just quickly, like in my starting soon, but also here I have like a little fan art gallery in the bottom right corner of people who drew like fan art for me. If you draw as naked, I can't put it there. Please close, because I like to show like off people's amazing arts. But they have to wear clothes to be there because Twitch won't like nakies. I kinda wanna redo all of the moves like this now. Fine, guess no pee-pee. No pee-pee this time. Not this time. But I would definitely appreciate sketches of outfits. That would help a butt ton. Oh, it does get a little bit of a rough edge. I'll do so much sketchy. Yay! I'd love that. I'd love that a lot. Gotta help out the husband. No, yeah, it would be such a big help. Because my brain just like absolutely melts. Because it's one of those like, oh, you have to choose an outfit for your VTuber. And it's like your brand and it's like what people see. It feels so important that I just like get like performance anxiety, even though no one is looking, and anxiety just be a bitch, to be honest. And then my brain just be full of other gay things, so. But that would be a big help. Because I don't know, like, who to ask, because it's like, yeah, I could commission someone to do it, but I don't, like, it's like, oh, but what kind of style do you want? I'm like, I don't know. I No idea. Oh, the weapon. Oh, some gay things. I guess we play D&D and the Curse of Strahd campaign, and there might be some changes to my character. That's not really changes, but it's a long story. But again, I could talk about my D&D character for hours on end, so please do let me know if that's interesting or not, because I will not stop. I'm on the toilet right now and took you with me. Oh! Well, isn't this nice? Lovely place you got here. I'm happy to be here. I've been here before. I hope you have a good time then. So and yeah, like everything I've worked on for the past like all this year pretty much has been very good times in here. Yeah. Been very stressful because of work. But there is some news in that, which is I'm still trying to process it. Like, I haven't talked to anyone. I don't remember. Did you come to Koyo or not? No, I'm not going to Koyo. I would like to, but the whole thing, everything that happened. Let's put it like that. Everything that happened, it's like, you did some really shitty things and you're saying I'll be better, I'll do better. I come from a home where that's been said a lot and then nothing has happened. So in my opinion, actions speak louder than words. So unless I see improvement, then I'm just gonna stay home. I have nothing against like people who go. I really wish you guys have a good time and have amazing good con. I'm just not gonna be there. So like nothing against anyone at all. It's just my personal trauma response, I think. Oh yeah, I understand. They have been fucking up for quite some years and nothing changed. Exactly. So I'd like to see if they actually improve or if it's just all talk. It's I love Koyo. Koyo is a great con. Koyo was a great con. So I hope it can go back to being good. But until then, I stay home and I'm inviting some friends over and we're gonna have a good time. Noise. Please let me know, can you guys hear the trucks outside? They're just like a really loud. Can you guys hear that? If I try to mute my microphone for like, okay, when I do this, my microphone is muted. Okay, so like, could you hear a big difference if I pause the music as well? Because I didn't test this before. Only hear you in music. Okay, cool, nice. Because I can see Ask is like picking up the noise. So like the background noise is super loud. So they just keep having mouth open. And you see like the levels are very high. Ask is just being a little hoe. Oh my god. They can't hear shit. Okay, cool. But they did issue an actual apology and open up an opportunity for people to give them critique. So now we just need to see proof that they listened to the critique and change instead of shutting it down. Exactly, that's exactly my point of like, yeah, here, give us critique and we'll be better. Yeah, sure, that's good that you guys are like saying that you're acknowledging that you need to be better. But can I then also see you actually being better? I think all of these were the ones I used. I made the last, so. Should I redo these as well? Because all of these, I think, is the ones I've cut with. Maybe not this one. Yeah, these. The ones I took away were the ones I have cut with knife and like scissor afterwards. And all of these were the ones where I like put the foil on a full sheet and then cut them out. So the issue is, should I redo these as well? Because I don't like this one. This one's very rough. Because the issue is like, the big moons are gonna be like right at my head, like that's gonna be the headpiece. Let me see if I can make Artemis a little bit bigger. So they're gonna be like at the like right in my face, so I want them to look good. So I feel like I kind of want to redo them. And it's okay, I do have plenty of material, it's just a shame that I'll have trash then. So these are good. And there's 6 of these, right? That's more. Is this one the bad one? They're all a little bit funky in the middle though. Oh, this one maybe. Yeah. Boop. So I want to redo. You know what? Let me just redo all of it. Let me just do that. You know, you're never good at something the first time you do it. Nothing. There's nothing when you do it the first time that you are excellent. So there is nothing wrong with doing things over. I am gonna save these two because I do like this one because it's kind of like also curves, which is cool. So I'm gonna save these, but they're most likely trash. Whew, okay. Let's draw some moons. They did pull a J-pop though. Remember when J-pop banned someone from the artist alley for criticizing them? Could you have permanently banned the person who started the latest drama with the Discord screenshot? What? That's... I'm legitimately shook about that. What? Hold on, my brain is trying to process it as well. So the person who took the screenshots, they banned them. So they found out who it was, and they banned them from J-pop, even though it was a Koyo thing. It just seems so insane to like permanently ban someone from sitting in artist alley. I don't need this one anymore. Whoa. That's insane. Whoa. I legitimately don't know how to react. That just seems way too way too aggressive. And just for criticizing them, my gosh. Yeah, the person who leaked the email from Koyo that they're now banned from their future events. Oh, I didn't know about that. I didn't know about that. Shit. I've been out of the drama loop for a bit. I haven't heard any drama since they like Koyo got with the apology, and I was like, nope, I'm not here for it. And then the slight J-pop that you told me about, that I'm not gonna share if you're not comfortable with it. So, which damn, that's crazy. But yeah, I feel like J-pop has also started to get a little icky as well. So that's a little sad. I should probably make more of these. So now both J-pop and Korea have banned someone. Conventions are really silencing people from criticizing them. I don't understand why you would do that though. Because like if someone is criticizing a con, then it's most likely because something is wrong. Unless it's like the people who are like, oh, AI art, let me sell my AI art. Then I get it. If they keep being like unreasonable and not listening. It's like, well, it's the law, so you can't do that. But if they're just telling, hey, it might be better if you do this or that, or hey, this doesn't work, please work on bettering that, and then they just outright ban. That sounds absolutely nuts. I think I might have to turn my fan on, because I am starting to sweat. There's no room for these two shits. It's absolutely insane how sensitive people are being to criticism. Yeah, exactly, when it's also Denmark's biggest cons. Then you kinda have to listen to people, I feel like, but that's just, you know, my opinion. Oof. So yeah, but no, I haven't gotten to J-pop for a while either, because it's far away and it's insanely expensive. The tickets, the weekend tickets. And then I just have some really bad experiences from that location as well. That's also keeping me a little bit of like, ugh. Do I have a sheet? Will it fit on here? No. What if I cut out the big color? Hopefully this will still work. I remember one of the criticism Korea got like way back was that you are hosting an event for 1,000 people and you expect all of them to agree with everything you say, and then they censor deleted comments from those who criticize them. Oh yeah, that seems very on brand for Korea, to be fair. Yep. So yeah, giving them criticism of like, you know, guys are not very good at taking criticism, maybe you should be better at that, and then they're just like, what? No. Shut them down. Like, if you're having an event with so many people, you gotta respect that some of them disagree with you. 1,000 people can't agree with you, like... and now they are banned one person for criticizing them? Yeah. That doesn't really, yeah. But, I feel like this is, I feel like this is a very negative conversation. If we can talk about something else, that would be amazing. It's nothing about you, like, you're doing amazing and I appreciate you so much. It's good conversation. It just feels a little bit, what's it called in English? Gossipy. Even though I know it's true. But fuck. Oh, bad words. We can talk about the waffles you made. Oh yes, I would love to make waffles for you, because that's like one of those, like, I know how to make waffles. So that's a good breakfast, dinner, anything, and it's easy. So can make you waffles. Ooh, also, you said a bad word. I did. It slips. It does. It does. I try not to, but it sometimes just slips. But the apple jam that we made, it's almost all gone. Rain really likes the apple jam. What's the difference between waffles and pancakes? It's... me ran out of my DMs. Yeah, it slips. Oh yeah. It slips, it does. The difference between waffles and pancakes, the tool that you make it with. Because I prefer with waffles you can just pour it in and then close it, and then when it is done on one side, it is also done on the other one, and it's just perfect. Brains! Hi Jen, welcome in. How you doing? I hope you're doing great. And I'm happy that you're here. Oh my gosh! A handsome Jen. By the way, do you prefer if I call you Jen or Wolf or Timber? Because when we first met, Rain introduced you as Jen. But I don't know if that's what you prefer. Oh no, not the apple jam. Yeah, no, Rain really likes the apple jam. Kat didn't really eat it that much. She does enjoy it, but Rain loves it. So like, they ate half of it the last time they were here. Does Rain like apple jam? I'll make him 100 jams. Oh yeah. All things considered, I'm alright. Got one of my wisdom tools removed yesterday. Oh, that does sound intense. Ooh, I hope you're taking care. And all things considered, you're doing good. That's amazing to hear. I'm happy that you're here. How did I do this last time? I put the foam on this one, right? I think that's easier. I did it here. We are... No, I did do it the other way. Shit. I'm doing some cosplay work. And I am a little bit flimsy about it, but you know, I ain't professional anyways. Let's just do this way first. Very gently. I think that's better. They can lightning, but that's okay. It's not that. Okay, cool. Squeeze them off! Can you believe I spent 3.5 years to learn how to do this? 3.5 years, my dudes. But yeah, Rain loves the stuff. And when it comes to what to call me, from all from Gen to Timber to Generate to Timberwolf, I don't care, whatever you call me, as long as it fits you. Okay, I've got. Then I just keep doing whichever floats the boat. Oh, nice. Good to know. Good to know. Thank you so much for answering. Thank you. Thank you. There's not gonna be much room to do this. Oh, we need another. So getting a little cluttered, and I need to make this one maybe. Let's get that in there. Then I'll call you PP Piss Baby. Think be nice. Oh. That's one thing I can use this. Jen is the most common one for people that knew me VTubing, and then a good bit of my VTuber friends call me Timber. I'll send you to the Shadow Realm. They might like it there. They might like it there. Whoa! There's no titties in the Shadow Realm, is there? No titties! No! Yes. I don't think so, but oh no! No titties! Poor Twink. It will be the worst nightmare of Twink. No titties. I might be lurking. That is Crata, right? Thank you so much for the lurk. I appreciate you being here and spending your Saturday afternoon with me and my crafting insanities. I appreciate it a lot. Thank you so much, Jen. I hope you have a lovely time lurking. Then I don't want to go. You can't make me. You know, I'm a real mom dad. No titty. Twink just be like, oh, will there be titties? It's like, yeah, no, there'll be any titties. Well, then I'm not going. You can't make me. Honestly, good for you for having your priorities set. I respect that. Oh no. Fine. It smells not so good. Let's just pretend that I'm wearing respirator. And I have good insulation. Yeah. No titty. Titty is love titties as life. Sniffing glue on stream. No. For all you know, I am wearing a respiration mask and I have ventilation. so it's safe. So we good. It's all good, I promise. It's all good. It was only the necklace that I haven't got. Thank you for feeding Dookie with more cookies. Nom nom.
Hydrate, you bastard! Hydrate!
I will also drink some water. So I might need that as well. Thank you so much for redeeming Hydrate! Thank you, thank you. Okay, let's try this. Let's go. Thank you. No. No. You saw nothing. This one I prepared earlier. I'm blind. Good. Stay blind for a moment, would ya? That's not good. I'm so silly, I forgot to cut a sheet of this before gluing that one. So silly. Let me just cut that real quick. Tell me about your first con experience. How did you get into the con community? Convention community. Yes. So I will give you a travel back to year old 2013, where I was on the internet. Wow. A child with unsupervised internet access. Wow. I saw, somehow I found videos of people making props for like video games and stuff, and then I saw a tutorial on how to make the Master Sword from Legend of Zelda, and I thought, hey, I want to do that. That looks awesome. So I made a sword. We love the drama. Yes, absolute magnificent drama of my storytelling. This needs to be like this. It needs to be like that. So I made a sword, a big ass sword, and I was very much into video making at the time. So I made a YouTube video about it, and then later I found out, oh, people make like things from video games and stuff. I want to make Link's sword, so I made Link's sword as well, and the shield. And this was before I knew that like cosplay was a thing. It was just like, oh, there's just prop making. That's really cool. I'll get into this. It would be cool if I was a prop maker. So I made Link's sword and shield. Ooh, nasty sound. And then I figured out, hey, people actually like make costumes and I think it was because Smosh made a Legend of Zelda rap. I think that was the first time I encountered like, wait, like adult people are making costumes. What? And then I did some digging into that, and then I found out there was Comic-Con in America. America. And I thought that was the coolest shit ever, and I was like, okay, I want to go to a Comic-Con in America. I want to save up money so I can go to America and go to a con. That sounds amazing. So I made the Link cosplay, like fully, very bad. Like I just got a sewing machine. Like I got my, like a very old one. Was like, here, have this and sew. So I wasn't really good at sewing or anything. It was just like first time I was at a sewing machine. But I made a like very primitive Link cosplay. And then I learned, hey, there's actually a Comic-Con in Copenhagen. Wow. Okay, cool. So I did more searching in that, and then I figured out, oh, there was a con closer to me. There was SVSCon. So I was like, oh my god, that's amazing. I can go to a con. No! That's like sorta near me. That's better than Copenhagen, because Copenhagen is very far away. I am also focusing on this right now, so I'm sorry. My storytelling skills is not super great. So I was like, okay, I need cosplays, I need to make them, I need to look amazing for my first con. So I made 2 more cosplays. They are insanely bad. I still have one of them in my closet, because it's just like, it's one of those like pricey, not pricey, but like personal high value. So I got a ticket for me and my at the time boyfriend to go to con, because I was like, please come with me, I don't want to go alone. I hate being alone and at things I don't know. Please come with me. We ended up breaking up before the con. So that was a little bit, uh-oh, what do I do with the ticket then? But then I had a person at my education who was like, well, I want to go too, so I could just buy it from you. And I was like, I wasn't really friends with her, but it was like, yeah, sure. So we arranged that like our parents drove us back and forth, because that was before I had driver's license. So our parents like did that, which was really cool. So I was like, okay, you just call us, and then you have to call us before like midnight, I think they said, and we'll come pick you up. So we got there, and it was like, okay, we don't have to hang out. We can just like explore on our own. So I don't really remember much of it other than I was just walking around, just seeing people and being amazed at people, and like slowly learning the con culture and looking at people being really amazing and beautiful. All I remember, really, like the most prominent memory, is we like going back and forth, because we just slept at home, and it was like a little bit more than an hour drive. In the entire weekend, so like Friday night to Saturday night, and then Saturday night to Sunday night, all in all, I got a maximum of 5 hours of sleep total. So that was not super great, but baby cosplayer me was actually in the cosplay magazine that Denmark has, DKCOS, I think, DKCOS. Because they asked for someone who would be like that's no sleep. Yeah, no. It was awful. I even con crunched at my first because I needed a prop for Friday. I needed a prop for Friday, so Thursday evening I was making it, because I really wanted it done. Oh, baby, yeah. But yeah, I was at the cosplay magazine because they were like, hey, is there anyone going to SVSCon which is their first con? And I was like, yeah, sure. And I'm even cosplayer, so you can take photos of me. I'm here. Hi Momo, welcome in. Hope you're doing great. We're having story time of my first con. So I did that Sunday. Milkers. And I honestly don't remember much from that con. It's been so long. I remember I met another Link cosplayer Sunday when I was Link, and they were like, oh my god, you're so amazing. I was like, what? I don't know. I'm just here and you look amazing. They were comparing props and oh, I did this thing, and oh, I did this thing. I was like, oh, I used this material, I used this material. That was very nice. Otherwise, I honestly don't remember much from that. But it was not because it was it was one of those. This feels nice. I feel right here because I was just an absolute weirdo everywhere else. But at con, it just felt good. So I just got addicted and I was like, I need to go back. More con, please. So technically, I have been a cosplayer for 10 years now. Because I think it was in March or May. Wow! So I hope that got enough story for your book. For your books. So from then on out, I just started slowly being, okay, more cosplay, more cons, and welcome lol, the 10-year club, let's go. It was a good start time. Hey, I'm glad. So a 10-year anniversary, let's go. Oh baby Artie, yeah. Such a baby. Yes, too. Oh, little loopy emotes, let's go. I don't even think I got any cosplay friends before I'm trying to think who was my first cosplay friends. Maybe it was when I started role-playing. I'm old, I've been cosplaying and conventuring for 15-16 years. Whoa! That's so insane when I maybe more actually. When people are the very OG of when they were there when cons started in Denmark. Because that's just so interesting. Because so much has happened. You've just been there for every change there's been. Because I loved it when I was 12 and I'm turning 31. Whoa, that's insane. 16 years. Has there been cons that long? That's so crazy because I don't know, I wasn't super nerdy and I didn't have many super nerdy friends, but I didn't discover cons until I found it myself. Cons in Denmark and cons in general, I didn't know it was a thing before I looked it up on the internet. That's so crazy. Wow. It was extremely small back then. It wasn't conventions, we called them meetups. Oh yeah, that makes sense though. I've heard like slightly about people going to earlier cons because I also have been like at very small cons, like say KitaCon, the convention in Aalborg that lasted one con, but you know, people will cosplay and just make open invitation to literally anyone who wanted to meet up. Oh. And then we would just hang out in public spaces. Oh, wow. That sounds really nice, the whole act, honestly. Just hang out with people in cosplay and just hang out. Not anything big, don't have to pay for... I mean, people still do meetups, right? Like cosplay walks and cosplay meetups, right? I don't know. I feel like everything of that like arranging is happening on Facebook and I'm not on Facebook. So I feel like I'm missing out on stuff, but you know. It's a better life for me. But that sounds really nice. Just like a few people just hanging out and just being nerds. It's amazing. I love that. Some people started making groups. That's how convention started. The groups just got bigger and bigger, and I remember one time at a meetup someone mentioned that they had a friend in Japan who would sometimes send them huge packs of candy. Oh, they gotta have been like the most popular at those meetups. I remember the like meetups and walks, if people had like Japanese candy, they would just be like so popular, just like, please, you're so cool. I need to clean my scissors so they're getting full of contact cement. So they started bringing those packs to the meetups, and that's how we got the first official kind of dealer hall person selling things straight from Japan. Dope. That's so cool. You really are just like an absolute insider OG con goer, and I love that so much. That's so dope. Whoa. Because I do remember when like SVSCon ended and Hydra started, it was like some of the same people because they wanted like a different vision for SVSCon, and then they couldn't agree, so they just ended SVSCon and started Hydra instead. That it was just like a small group of really passionate people who were like organizing the con, but then again eventually it didn't work out and they fell off, because the thing about Hydra and SVSCon was that they would rather have the con end than hand it over to people who weren't as passionate as they were. They couldn't like keep the vision of the con going, which is the opposite of what Korea has done, but let's not go there again. So that's a little sad, but I feel like it's better that the con stopped and then you have the good memories of it than it just being absolutely destroyed because you want to try something else or change everything. So, but that is so cool. I'd love to like hear more stories from your early con days or meetup days, because that sounds so cozy and so nice. I'm really trying to wrap my brain about like who was my first con friends. It was so chill and exciting back then. There were no drama, no big scandals, no one who made decisions and made tons of plans. It was just groups of people who made open invitations and held meetups at public spaces and sold candy or random merch from Japan. That sounds so nice. Because I think my first friends were my like roleplay friends, and then I discovered that they also went to cons, and that's how I started cons at like Copenhagen, and also been to Sweden with some friends. Yeah, I think that's how I started. Like, I had some roleplay friends that I was texting with, and I was like, hey, we're going to come. I was like, okay, can I come? So I just like took the train to Copenhagen to meet someone I've never seen a face of, but I only like know a like alias of them. I didn't know their like real name for a long time. I was like, I'm just gonna go and then sleep in their room and then go to con with them. And then eventually I got friends with Kat because I was friends with someone and we were cosplaying Sean Marco. Sorry, Mina came to talk to you. No worries. D&D importance. No worries. It was a good talk. And then Kat and their sibling saw us because they were also cosplaying from Attack on Titan. They were like, oh my god, other nerds like us. And then they were like, well, Kat and their sibling lived very close to where I live, and I was like, oh, we should do something, because Kat spotted me in the fabric store because she was working there, and I was like, oh my god, I love your necklace, is that Attack on Titan? Like, yes. It's like, wait, weren't you the person at the car? Like, oh my god, yes, let's be friends. There was no vendors, no tickets, no sleeping hall, anything. People just met up for 6 to 8 hours on a Saturday at a library where you could sit and read a few mangas they had, and made free entertainment. Like, someone would just bring art supplies for everyone. It's really better and simpler time back then. It really was. It really was. Because I remember like going to cosplay events or walks and stuff just alone, and it was just like so cozy and so nice. Like, no one was competitive or drama, or because people didn't really know each other. We were just like hanging out and just enjoying some company. But now I feel like it's so competitive and everyone knows everyone, and there's dirt on everyone, and the whole like, why are we doing this? But you know. Ta-da! This is a 2 and these are 1. The 2, 1. But I remember watching this CMV with Hatalia. I was like, people do this here in Denmark, and now I'm friends with like 40 people in a video. Oh, that's so cool though. That's so cool. But yeah, I remember stuff like that being like, oh my god, that person is so cool, like they're on a stage, that's so dope. And then literally like 2 years later it's like, oh, we're very close friends. That's so dope. I love that. Yeah, this one's definitely better. Look how clean it is compared to. So it's good that I did this. The shape is definitely better, but it's alright. Sorry if I bring it up with them, they cringe a little, but also like, that's sweet. Dope. I love that. Oh, sorry. 2, 4. Did I even make any freeze? I did not. Did I not? Oh, I don't need it. Never mind. But I can always make this slide later. Baby husband, I gotta go. A friend is coming over and I gotta clean a little. I've been good having fun with you. Thank you so much for being here. I really, really appreciate it. And thank you for being a good chat. And I look forward to seeing sketches from you. Thank you so much, and I hope you have a good time cleaning and have a good time with your friend. Thank you so much. And have a good weekend. What time is it? I didn't get to paint yet, but I think I might. A little bit be nice. Okay, be nice, Momo. Be nice. I think I might send you all off as well to save my energy just a tiny bit. I'm gonna raid Yelle. He's playing Minecraft, so go over, stay with the raid to get channel points, and go watch the boyo do some stuff. It's on Bane SMP. His new SMP is on. So go send up some good vibes there if you stay with the raid to get a channel points. And thank you so much for being here. I had a lot of fun. We did a lot of progress, which is very nice. Thank you guys for being amazing chatters and amazing supporters of mine. I appreciate you so very dearly. Stay hydrated, and I'll see you next week. Bye bye.
There we go. Whoa. Okay, I'm on the way.